Right, I'm walking from a photo, alright, but what I'm gonna do is, in fact, let me get my big brush for this, just wet my sky. What I'm gonna do is use my photo just as, what I like on my photo is just the composition I'm not that keen on, but I love the atmosphere. So I'm just using my photo on the atmosphere. I'm going to wet all this. There, that'll do. So my photo's just for atmosphere. Right, so let's get in. Quite a simple sky. Just get in a bit of blue in this sky. Something about like that. That looks alright to me. There. Just tell you what, let's whack a bit in for me lake there as well. There, jobs are good and that's done. I'll go through the whole thing, be right. Alright. Let's have a tad now. Payne's Grey. And cos my palette's mucky, I'll say this Payne's Grey's probably got a bit of brown in it as well, probably. Something like that will do. And a bit in there as well. Lovely jubbly. Right, that's my sky done. Get tiny, tiny little dry. Dry it. Tiny, gentle dry. I don't want to blow the water over everywhere. I don't want to move it. So I'm trying to dry it gentle. That clip's making a crease, so I'll just take it off. So it's not even thoroughly dry, it might be slightly damp. That's sort of what I want really. Because there's a really fine faint hill in this background, so I get a mixture of that blue, a tad of that grey in there, that Payne's Grey colour. Just pop it in, it's really faint. It's not even faint enough, it's about there. Right, I'm going to make it even fainter. That's how I want it, really, really faint like that. It can come into there, it can come right down to there. Up into here. And then I'm going to dab that puddle out. I'll have a bit of mist in bottom as well to dab that puddle out there. Now, swap this for clean white in her, and I need to fade this out totally now. That's it. I'll go in like that as well. Perfect. Don't matter if it comes over this other stuff, it's not going to matter. There. And then just so I don't get no little things, little cauliflowers, I'm going to dab that bottom again. And even that top bit, do a bit of misting with that. Alright. Does that cut through that back bit? I don't think it does. Well, it don't on my photo, but I'm not bothered about my photo because I'm only using that as a reference. Right, I think now I'm going to have to re-wet my sky. So that means I'm going to have to thoroughly dry all this. Tempted to put a bit more blue in there, or shall I leave it? We'll see. It's virtually disappeared, but then it might look like in real life, I don't know. see, this lake's total guesswork. It's not in my photo. I'll just pop that in. There's some tiny little hints of lakes of a lake, but most of it's covered by some more land sort of comes up here and covers it, and just see little hints of it. So I chopped that bit out. I thought, now I don't want that. I just want my lake in full so I can see it. So anyway, I'm gonna add to it, and then just these bits around it here I'll just soften away. Don't think they'll matter much because they'll be covered up by a darker colour. Right, let's dab that bit there. I've gone over a bit there. And in here, dab all that runny stuff out. Jobs are good and right. Now, I'm going to have to re-wet this sky, I think. Let's have a look. Let me have a think. I'm going to mix some more of that bluey, bluey grey colour. Oh, that's gone far too grey, I think. Or has it? Might be alright. Bring some more blue in there. That's not bad. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, not bad. There, right, so I've got my paint ready. Now I've got to imagine where this is going, because I'm going to have some mist cutting right through the middle on it. In fact, I might not even put a peak on it. I might just have my mist cutting right through and not even showing the peak of this mountain. So let's do that. That is actually, I wasn't going to do that, but that is actually what's happening on my photo. So I'll use that as a softening brush if I need it. That's still just got some water on it. Right, let's have a look. So, let's start about here. Just pop in big mountain. Working fast, so I don't get any lines. If you don't work fast, you'll end up with loads of lines in it. You don't want that. There. There. That's exactly what I wanted. Soften in and out with this. This is my softening brush. What's just a brush with water on it. There we are. And I've got some special misting cloth. A bit round bottom of there, I think. Missed a bit. Ah, it's a misty picture, this. I've got a line across there what I don't like. That's just appeared there. Oh, that's better. That's better. Right. Just have a look. Try and get this to look quite natural now. Something like that, back in with Mister. Dab in with this. I think I like that. Let's leave that as it is and get it gentle dry so it don't move too much. Yeah, that'll do. I ain't got to worry too much about drying that. Mainly this In fact, even that bottom bit fades in. So that bit I could have left wet. Just on that side, it fades in. Let's try and have a go at that then. Fading it in. So, same colour. That comes right the way to about there. Then, just my pencil lines, I wished I'd done them a bit stronger now. I can only just see them. It sort of comes, yeah, to about there. I can only just see my pencil lines. Oh, what a plank. I should have done them stronger. I'll bring that all the way across. I don't know why I'm going up to pencil line. I could easily go over it because these next bits are darker. But, yeah. At least I can see where I'm going with it now. Get that dab in there. This line here, I don't like. Let's try and fade that out a bit more. I don't see it. That's better. Right, I need a sort of creamy colour mixing now to blend in with that. Let's get a nice creamy colour. So I'm mixing light red and yellow to get me a nice creamy colour. Oh, that's nice. And then you can just about make out the edge there, but then it sort of fades away as that comes across. Sort of fades off. And you can just see equal bits of it in there. Blend some of that with my softening brush. Give me a brush of clean. Whap a bit more of that bluey grey colour back into there again. There. That's what I'm looking for. Just gonna get a little bit of mist in the bottom here, and at the same time dab that puddle away. That'll glue me nicely. That's nice. Perfect. Perfect. Get that a little dry. So what I'm going to do again, it's virtually disappeared back to pure white again. That water there, I can't believe that. It's disappeared again. Just shows you how much lighter it can dry. There. Hopefully it's not going to disappear this time. Just pull that across there and across there and that. Just getting going with my contours and stuff. There. Give that a dry. Can't believe that's disappeared again. Got such a more of this colour now. I'm just filling bits and bobs in now as we get closer and closer. Right, let's mix some more of that cream colour up then. Lemon yellow and light red. That's what we're using. There, lovely. Right, nice colour of that. I'm going to go straight through most of this. That's nice. Straight through all this bit here. Hopefully my pencil line's still showing. Can only just see it. So I'll be thickening that bit up. And in fact, let's go straight through here as well. And then I can thicken that bit up. Might leave some little hints of where my line is just so I don't lose it. Oh, that's got to stay vertical. Might leave a few little gaps in there. And then this front one, yeah, may as well fill this front one in as well. It's like an this is like an underpainting for whole thing. I'm thinking of a day, right? You know, if a Siamese twin, right, did some shoplifting, right, what would happen if it went to court? Because they could say, well, I'm not in charge of that arm. That were my brother, right? But if the brother got sent to prison, how would that work? Just made me wonder. Mental, isn't it? Because you can't really just put one in prison and not t'other. I just wonder about these sorts of things sometimes. It worries me. I might add a bit more yellow back into that. See, I'm just building up layers of colour. Try to follow my contours, because there's an L that cuts in front of that with looks of things, does it? I can't remember what's what there. No, this L here I think cuts in front of this one. So really I need to be fading out here then. I'm going to be too water. Nice. And this one's and down here. And here I think there's a big L. Let's have a look. I've lost my pencil lines. I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't got a clue. Or even that don't matter. I'm enjoying myself. That's what I'm doing. Right, let's give that a try. Let's not. Let's continue on and just keep going. Add some extra textures onto this bit, look. That's just a nice watery paint. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get some of that. I might have a dry actually, because I'm going to do some more watery paint, but with a more reddish colour to add on top of that. But I don't want it all it'll all blur into one. So I'm going to get another dry. Dry enough for me. Right, let's just grab a bit of that puddle there and that puddle there. Right, right, back on, back in. And that comes over that one. This one's the closest one. There, that's lovely, that is. And then I think I'll get that really yellow colour again. Just blend in some extras of that, but not covering all the original bits up, because that'll look a bit crap if I did that. There, nice. I've got to remember I want more detail in here, less back here. Right, I reckon this one here comes across here. I think it comes across there like that, back up there and into there like that. I reckon. It does where I want it to do, because I'm in charge. But I think that's where I put it at my original pencil line. But since I can't see it anyway, I can chop and change my mind if I want. So I'll have it like that. That looks alright like that. Right, I'm thinking now, let's get some bit of Bontumber in it. Let's bring a bit of Bontumber in. Lovely. I've mixed a bit of Bontumber with a bit of yellow, so it's slightly lighter. Although I think my Bontumber's got some Payne's grey mixed in it from my last painting. Not to worry. There. Should I dry this first? Probably. Let's have a look, see what happens. I'm getting a lot of Bontumber in this. Mine, there is quite a lot in me. Original. Get some more yellow in it, vary it a bit. That's better. I'll come down to there. Pour a bit of a riverbank in there if I can. Got to remember, me saying that this is miles away, so don't want me getting carried away. Right, that Bontumber colour. There is some tiny bits on this bit here and all, but not nowhere near as much because it's further away. Yeah, something like that. And then obviously there's quite a bit in here. Although it's a lot reddier in there. Stick some more of this reddy colour in there. It's really, there's a lot of this bright red colour in here. So I've got light red and a bit of Bontumber mixed. In fact, I'm going to put some really bright red in with that as well. Make it really red. Right, so, and I'll come up there with that. Right, I need to be careful not to just obliterate everything with this. It does virtually obliterate everything on the original picture, but I can't see point in doing what I've already done if I obliterate it all. So there we are, something like that. There's not much of that over there. Pop a little bit in perhaps. Not much. That'll do. Let's give it one more try. Thorough dry, and stick a tiny bit of stronger red in here. Tiny bit, not much. A bit there. Just a couple of bits. Oh, that's nice. Couple of bits. I've got a really dry brush now because this is just really close. So I need some dry brushy bits. There, that's plenty. Right, now, this is like this really, really dark green. Let's have a look at this. Really dark green. See if I can mix it dark enough. That don't look bad. It's just in this middle bit here. Something like that. Let's see, just like that. And then I wonder if I can just fade that off into that red colour. Maybe. sort of, I just dip back into my light red with that same green colour. It seems to be blending quite well. There's a, like I say, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of dry brushwork going in this now. What's bringing it really close. Now, right, let me just take this up here a bit. Try and get some of them cockles out. Right. Now then. Oh, let me just look. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pop some yellow back into this. And just come right down to these bottom bits here. Rocks. There's some rocks in here. Oh, that's a nice colour. Get some of that in here. I've got to whack some rocks in. If I ain't got to, I could just leave it. But there's a nice rock on this side. Mainly just one big rock. Let's actually, it's quite a bluish rock. Get some blue into. I've got Payne's Grey. A bit of Bontumber. It's virtually the same colour as that, really. Right, let's just stick a few rocks in on this side. There, like that. See, these are dead easy. Scrape them in like that. Look at that, look. Just a couple of rocks. There, like that. And then, let's get a little bit, I'll go straight in with that colour into a bit of yellow. And just put a bit of grasses at bottom on them, just to sit them in. And then I'll just dot that same colour about a bit more. And I think, just do a few grasses with that. Just a few grasses right on the tip of there. I think we're about done. There's no reflection in this water. Shall I put a bit of mud in there perhaps? Let me just try and sit right back and have a look. There, it'll do like that. That's not a bad picture. I'm tempted to put some mud in and just softly blend it up out of there, but I think it'll do like that. And I've took up quite a bit of your time. Can you see that alright like that? Well, yeah, that's better, isn't it? So, I shall see the on beach. Oh, hang on. I haven't put Peter and Paul in. I'll put Peter and Paul in, I promise. I'll see the on beach. In it.